I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you fall in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Waving! Whoa! So what's up, everybody? My name is Productions-CSP, and welcome to my cover of Waving Through a Window from Dear Evan Hansen. This just seems a little too familiar, doesn't it? Yes, I did do a cover of Dear Evan Hansen before, and I wasn't proud of it. I was not proud of it. The mic kept feedbacking. I have since stopped using that mic, and I've used my Blue Yeti, as you saw. And I think I did decently. I finally learned that the things at the end that I had replaced in the original were actually really cool. And hopefully you guys like this newer version better than the older one. So yeah, creator of the instrumental for this video was Doug Armstrong. His channel and links and everything will be down in the description. And this is really all I've got. Like, comment, subscribe, bell, all that jazz that I would normally say. Thanks, guys, so much for watching, and hopefully I'll get on some other videos, maybe a couple games, maybe a new episode of BB News, maybe some more of the Goku scenario. I've been meaning to type the script for part 3, and I still don't have it. So hopefully the 2.5 will keep you guys held over until I get the part 3 out. Think of it kind of like a snack, like the biscuits they give you at Cracker Barrel. They like hold you over till like the main meal comes out. Think of part 3 as like the main meal, and part 2.5 is biscuits. What am I even saying? Okay. Before this becomes like a gigantic thing, I'm gonna go. So thank you guys so much for watching. For the CSPI, I'm signing off.